Up in the club where we do things like throw our hands up, all kind of drinks are off in the cups. All of my thugs, honey showing love, DJ playing they cut. I'm dancing with a nice honey and a friend, one on the back and one on the front, shaking it up. Mommy, don't break it out, girl. First and foremost, my apologies, you guys. I wasn't able to make the panel last night because a bitch was tired. A bitch got home late, and y'all hoes didn't need me because the Brooke Ashley was there cutting up. Hell, get somebody else a time to come up there and cut up and shit. All right, y'all quit DMing me, okay? My ass won't dare, okay? I got home late, my ass was tired. I took a shower, came home, I ate, and the next thing I knew, I woke up and it was 7:30 this morning. So shout out to the panel, shout out to Scotty, shout out. I was in the bushes, you know, for as much as I could be. I was in the bushes. I was around, you know what I'm saying? When I ain't there, I'm there. You get it? So relax. Anyway, Love and Marriage. Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 3, Episode 5. First and foremost, I'll be looking in the comments. Y'all listen, y'all got to give something a break. All right, because at the rate we going, all I'm gonna have is tea talks to give you, unless it's Love and Marriage Huntsville or Real Housewives or something. Like under my last comment under this shit, y'all was like, this shit is just as boring, tired, raggedy, ran through and dry as the Atlanta franchise. In my opinion, this is way more entertaining than Atlanta. All right. I just feel like if I was still reviewing Atlanta, you wouldn't get much from me as you getting right now. Now, don't get me wrong. It is subject to change. All right. Don't ever get it twisted. It is subject to change. I'm saying all this bukaka now, but it could be completely different next week or the week after next. But for right now, it's more than what Atlanta is giving me. And so, ergo, I ain't finna complain. Banned in the M.I.A, child. Girl, they said Luke was banned from the USA, and I guess Sukihana is banned in the M.I.A. So Sukihana and Kill Bill have a date night. So her court date is coming soon, but she's not worried. So she's prepared for whatever come her way. That's what all of the little projected hood bitches go out there that do stupid shit. That's what they all say. They always 10 toes down until they ass get locked up. And she's been banned from Instagram for being a damn thought. You know, listen, don't ever get it twisted. I actually like Sukihana a lot. Like, I really do think that she's a fun time. She's a fun girl. She's fun loving. Like, I don't necessarily think that she out here, you know what I'm saying, causing problems, causing issues, causing this, causing that. I don't think that about Sukihana. But Sukihana, this is what I do want you to do though. You need to decide whether you want to be taken seriously as an artist or whether you want to be taken seriously as a OnlyFans thought. Because Sukihana, like, for real, when I type in your name, the first thing that come up is that porno that you tried to mask as a damn video. And all of your videos with you and Kill Bill. And girl, Kill Bill is not that cute, okay? Don't nobody want to see Kill Bill pulling out his little teenage dick and all of that shit that y'all be doing around there, Sukihana. You know, don't get me wrong. I looked, not because I wanted to look, but it was there. And it was just like, y'all ain't interested in the bedroom. Y'all more interested up here than y'all are in the bedroom. I'm just going to be real, Sue. So with that having been said, you need to decide on what it is that you want to do because you can't be both. See, people that have real talent and real artistry and they sensitive about their shit, they don't need an OnlyFans. Because they got real music and real artistry and real shit out there that's always going to bring in some bank. That's just my opinion. Because I like you, Sue. And I ain't got no problem with Kill Bill either. If he love you and y'all making this thing work, I'm happy for you because I like you and I want you happy. And if Kill Bill make you happy, I'm down for it. But Kill Bill, just the fact that I done seen your dick and it ain't small, but you know, it. Let's just say that. I'm just gonna say, had y'all ever seen it? Do he or do he not look like he would carry a piece like that? Put that down in the comments if y'all synced it. So Ace Hood meets up with his nephew Xavier. Then he started talking about how he got profiled by a white woman down to a neighborhood. I'm so sick and tired of that shit. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't want to hear about that on every black syndicated reality show. Keep it ratchet. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that. Like I have to see it every day on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It just brings me down. You know what I'm saying? And this is already a hard time, a tough year for me anyway. You know, November finna come up, you know, to be 4 years since my mom was gone. Like, this time is already hard as is. I don't need nothing else depressing me. Moving on. But Ace Hood, I'm gonna let you have it because you know you my baby daddy and I love you down. And your nephew was quite handsome. So, but you did give him some good advice about if you find a good girl, don't let it go for these bitches that just want to take from you and use you. You did give him some good advice when it came to real women. So Flo, Marlon, and Gael meet up. I just realized his lady name was Gael. So he laughs again through his damn teeth. Then she says Gael says the last time that he was at her house, he also touched her butt and said that it was a mistake. And he says that it was a mistake. He thought it was Flo. How the fuck you at Gael's, unless Flo and Gael live together, how the hell did you mistake Gael for your wife? Them hoes don't even look alike. They don't talk alike. They don't sound alike. All that damn body that Flo got and Gael ain't got nothing, they bit of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. She a little thickums as much as she can be, but she sure ain't got all that body yaddy like your wife do. So how the fuck you miss that not being your wife? Because you's a liar. That's how you missed it. And I'm going to tell you something. That went back to what I said in my review last week about how I really felt like he fucked Gael and her damn friend. I think that's the real reason why she took that damn money. And it goes back to what the other sister or the cousin, I think it was, said last week in the episode when she said Gael is a liar. And Gael would purposely leave out shit on purpose to get what it is that she wants up out of you. I believe every word of that shit. Because my whole thing is, Gael, if you already told the lady the truth last episode, why didn't you just come clean about it? I hate when people do that. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth. Don't throw your friend up under the bus and then the next time, then you want to turn around and say, oh, and I forgot. He touched my butt too. Because I'm going to really get your ass together. You just wait. Flo, and I'm also on your side when you said that you feel like the only reason why Gael is saying anything is because Marlon stopped paying her ass. And I so totally believe that shit because your sister ain't shit, bitch. And you's a much better sister and a much better woman than I'll ever be. Because God knows, had that been my sister, it would have took 4 tow trucks to pull my foot out her ass. So then Flo feels like Gael never held on to a real relationship and she's jealous and trying to break them up. I don't bit more believe Gael is jealous that you married to a cheating ass nigga that's fucking all of her friends, your friends, touching family members on a butt. We learned that's going to happen in the next episode. So I really don't think she's jealous that you married a damn cheater. I do think she's jealous because of the fact that you got married, period. I do think she's jealous of the fact that you had a family. And I also think she's jealous of the fact of who you are and what you was able to accomplish. That I will believe. But I don't bit more believe she's jealous and trying to break y'all up because she's jealous that you got a... That I don't buy. I don't buy that. Girl, your husband for everybody. Is he even your husband? Because to let the streets tell it, he for every damn body. That's not a... That is not what a husband made. Moving on. Sukihana and Bobby meet. Now, I was going to fast forward through that entire thing because y'all know I don't see it for Bobby. I don't like her. I don't do her. I don't buy her. I don't vibe with her. I don't deal with her. I don't deal with her kind. Keep her away from me. But he did give Sukihana some good advice when he mentioned the pros and cons of having an OnlyFans and having that attached to your brand. And he was absolutely right. Like Sukihana, at the end of the day, you sitting here saying this lady said something about your children. But here's the thing. You can only imagine what the kids he go to school with. I can only imagine the type of teasing and the type of bullying, God forbid, but I'm more than sure it happens, that your children is going to go through if they ain't going through it already. Because like I said, Sukihana, I can Google you and the first thing that shows up is that damn porno you tried to make into a music video, and how you and Kill Bill all up in beds and with them boring ass pornos, girl. Like, that alone is enough to make people want to bully your damn kids. I'm just going to be real. I hate bullies. And I don't wish that for your children. But see, this goes back to what people say, karma doesn't come back to get you. They come back for your kids. This is why, Sukihana, I asked you that question the first time. Do you want to be taken seriously as an artist, or do you want to be taken seriously as a porn star? Because I just... Moving on. So Trina and Joy, I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care about that scene. It was so stupid. It was so unwarranted. It was so unneeded. It is obvious that y'all just... This is the shit that is going to wear me out, because I see now y'all pulling a Kirk and Rashida. A Felonices and Trash Can Yan. I see what's going on here. A Ray J and Prinky. I see what's going on here. I don't know why y'all feel like if y'all let go of Trick or Trina that means the show gonna tank. Because they're not giving anything. I have people that live in Miami that feel the same way I do. They don't mind not having Trick and Trina up there for the seasons. Trust me, it's a lot of them around there that don't mind it because they're not bringing anything. Watching your niece talking about something, you ready to have a baby. Trina, the gag is you look 3 months pregnant in that damn scene and what you had on. You look 3 months pregnant, going on 4. Girl, what is you having by that sugarfoot that you still trying to convince us that's your man? I guess you pulling a Filipina. So Sheila meets with her sister Tiffany, and she talks about the relationship with Blondie and how rocky it could be, feeling like she doesn't fit in with his family. I hear you, Sheila, but I don't want you crying over them. It's just some people that just don't deserve your tears. And I feel like sometimes the best relationship to have with a bitch is none. And if you don't have that tight-knit relationship with his mama or his family, girl, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I would never bring myself down to accompany somebody else. I would never do that. If you can't meet me where I am, just like I'm meeting you where you are, then we just don't need to do this. And we could be fine from a distance. We could be fine. It could be a high-by situation, and I could be cordial with you in any space. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be weird. I don't fuck with you like that. But when you speak to me, I will speak back. Or when I see you first, I will speak to you first. And I'll say bye to you first. And that's all that the conversation has to be. Because it's really up to Ace to get his family together. It's not up to you to do that. It's up to Ace to do that. You let Ace handle his people. You just go off being the beautiful black queen that you is. Because I see it for Sheila. I love my old Sheila. So A.M.A back at home in Miami, feeling depressed, saying that her and Alan are on good terms, but they've been missing each other's calls. And she talked about how she wanted healing for her dad, but her mom didn't want it. And she's mentioning doing music again. And then A.M.A is back in the studio with Denzel. You know, this is me playing my violin for the Afro-Latina telenovelas, because that's all we're getting from A.M.A. A.M.A, you don't know what the fuck you want to do. 1 minute you want to be an artist, next minute you want to be in real estate, then the next minute you want to be a wife and a mama and all of the rest of this stuff. Then you done came back, and then you all depressed, and then you telling everybody. It's just the same song and dance, season after season, year after year. And I like A.M.A, but you may as well throw A.M.A old tight ass right along with Trick and Trina old tight asses. So Sukiana and Isaiah. Sukiana, I really didn't like the way you handled your cousin, especially considering the fact that he quit his job and moved all the way from Atlanta down here to run a shop that you sold to him and you promised him was going to get it to where it was. But because you don't take yourself seriously, because you don't take your craft seriously, and he was absolutely right. You do take everything as a game. All of this shit that you see, Sukiana, is really a game to you. Because you're really not working or striving to really be anything. You just having fun. You living in the moment. Well, I mean, which is fine. But don't drag nobody else down with you. Like, I was on his side for being upset the way he was. Because I would have been upset too. I'm quitting my job and I'm moving all the way here for you to sit up in my face and tell me, oh, it ain't a no-go. It ain't happening because they took my Instagram down because I was being a thought. And, Instagram don't allow that no more. They're trying to be more a family figure. But you're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because you see me, right? But you're going to be all right. Nah, Suki, that's not the point. You need to have all of your... Again, if you took yourself seriously, none of this would have never happened. I'm just saying, Soup. Moving on. Flo and Gael. This scene infuriated me like no other scene I think I have ever seen in my life. Because... So... Gael finally decides to call the friend that slept with Marlon. So she says there was no penetration. He never slept with her. But basically, he ate her pussy up under the table. And that it was only one time and blah, blah, blah. And of course, Flo started cussing her ass out, as she should. Because at the end of the day, you know me, you know Marlon, you know us, you know that we were married, you knew that we had children, you know that we had businesses together. You already, see, it would be one thing if this was a friend that never met her sister, never met Marlon, never met this, never met that. Then, yeah, I would be on Gael's side when she said, you ain't got to get her all of that. Get that to your husband. The real reason why I did not appreciate that shit coming from Gael is because Gael is sitting up here trying to tell this woman that she doesn't have the right to cuss all three of their asses the fuck out. And how she needs to go more harder on Marlon. And she's absolutely right. But I don't buy that shit coming from you, Gael. I don't buy it coming from you. Because did you go as hard on that bitch when you found out that he ate her pussy? No, you didn't. You took the hush money, and as long as he was giving you money, you didn't mind your sister living in a damn lie. Gonna take the phone up out of her hand talking about something. Oh, you don't get her too much. Then when you try to snatch the phone out of her hand and broke the phone, you sat around there talking about something. Now I got to go and get me a new phone.